Hi everybody, it's Bibiana and welcome back to my channel. Can you say hi, Kayla? Hi. I've got a very special guest with me today because we are filming Caleb's 12-month update. Well, no, correction, it's actually his 13-month update. But I realized the last one I did was when he was 1 month, and then I kept you guys updated through Instagram, so make sure you follow me on there, and we had fun sharing how he's been getting on each and every single month. It's crazy how time flies because it feels like it was just yesterday. I was doing the bump updates, then it was his birth, and then we had the 1 month update, and now we are here, and this guy is so big. So I'll be sharing with you, not sure if it's going to be any particular order, but just covering especially things I get asked about from nursing, feeding, sleeping, what else? Some of his stats from his 12-month check. You definitely know we're having another big baby, another tall baby. Oh my gosh, he's falling asleep. He's falling asleep. Okay, this might actually be easier. You want to sleep, Bubba? No one came to see you when you're gonna sleep. Okay. Sorry guys, I guess they say don't wake a sleeping baby. You know what's funny? The twins did the exact same thing when I filmed their 1 year update as well. I think Noah slept within the first few minutes of the video, like he was done. And then Olivia slept, I think about halfway through it as well. I want to make sure I cover all the mummy topics I get asked most questions on, especially things like breastfeeding, because we are still nursing, and feeding in general, and teeth is another one I've been getting quite a lot of questions on as well. And you know, just general baby development. And for me, I'm just super excited because I know it's just something I can look back on as well. So I'm just gonna pop this little man down and then we'll get started. You don't want to sleep anymore? Huh? Okay, let's carry on with the video. Looks like somebody doesn't want to sleep anymore. You know you have a load of little ones when you have 3 of these. 3 red books, which are the health records for children, because the twins are 3 now, so I still need to keep it for all their immunizations and everything. And now I've got an extra one for Caleb. So, buddy, you were so tired, but you don't want me to put you down. It's good, because you're going to be part of this video, so we'll see how we get on. Right, so I went through it because Caleb did have his 12-month check, so it looks like he wants to help me. You want to read it, buddy? Yep, yeah, that's the right page. Just don't rip anything. So they do a little chart where they measure things like head circumference, the length, and the weight as well. So I'll share with you his length. So he comes in at 84 centimeters, guys. So when they did the chart, and they have like the percentile chart, I'm going to show you guys, but it's really tough. Basically, they put a dot on the line, on the percentile where your child falls. My child was above the line. I'm like, why is he there? Like, I shouldn't be surprised because the same thing happened to Noah. Okay, you play with that, buddy. And they were like, yeah, because he's over the 100th percentile for length for his age. And then for the weight, Caleb is about 10.5 or 11 kilograms. He is definitely smaller than his brother was. Noah was about 12.5 kilograms. The twins were very chunky. I always remember that. The twins had very thick thighs. Like, Mum used to make that joke, you know, like the Michelin tire joke. But Caleb is a lot leaner. He still eats a ton, probably just as much as the twins, if not more. But yeah, he's just a lot leaner. He just has very thin, very slim frame. I went through the twins booklets. Literally, there's me every week getting them weighed. And when I look at Caleb's book, I can literally count on my hands how many times he's been to the weighing clinic in the past year. And is that third child problems? But it's because I know now, I've got obviously a bit more experience now as a mother, and when it's, you know, it's your second time round, so you're not as worried about these things. But yeah, they're developing well, and it's just the fact we know they're in that 100th plus percentile, all 3 of our kids. So look out for very, very tall children. You say next. You're gonna get well? Oh, finally we hear your voice. You've been so quiet, Caleb. The next thing I'm going to talk about is nursing. So we are now 13 months strong with breastfeeding, and it's been a really amazing journey. But the funny thing is, obviously I am a big advocate of nursing. If you can, I would encourage anyone to do it. But at the same time, I'm perfectly okay with the fact that after 6 months, I believe the baby is fine to be weaned off. So at 6 months, I was definitely at that stage where I'm done. I was ready to just start weaning him off. But then we hit that kind of, you know, when teething kicks in. And then it just became a little bit of a comfort thing. And before I knew it, it was getting to 7 months, 8 months. I'm like, this kid is either teething forever or he's just, you know, got used to the fact that he's got used to nursing more regularly. And then I kind of just had this thought process where I was thinking, oh my gosh, you know, this is our last one, you know, probably be our last one. 3 is intense. And, you know, you kind of look at them a little different and you want them to stay small forever. So I'm pretty much at that stage now where I'm happy to carry on nursing, and I'll probably be that mom who just nurses till like her child begs them to stop. Someone asked as well for like a video on tips on breastfeeding. I'm definitely happy to do that. It's kind of funny, I never thought I'd be doing that video at this stage, but it's definitely one I'd be happy to do. So I think it'll be too much to cover tips in this video because this is more of an update video. But if you want that kind of video as well, just put a comment down below and I can work on that for my next mummy videos. Even though we're nursing, he is fully weaned onto solid food. Believe me, this kid can eat at least 3 solid meals a day. I think he eats just as much as his brother and sister right now. I feel he's going to be one of those kids, you know, he can eat whatever he wants and doesn't put on any weight because he just has such a high metabolism and he's still super lean. We were giving him the follow-on milk, but I stopped that and I prefer to just give him multivitamins and just making sure he's having a balanced diet. What do we want next, Caleb? Next is a rattle. Like I said, guys, we're working through all these toys. Maybe I should have got something a little bit quieter. I'm not sure how this is going to work. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is teeth, which is obviously a topic I definitely enjoy talking about, being a dentist, and he has 8 teeth at the moment, which is normal for his age. And like I said, we're going through that season of teething. I'm sure many of you are who are in that, you know, post 13-month stage. So molar teething, I think it's probably one of the most, I guess, most uncomfortable times for a child and for a parent to see their child go through. The question I get asked quite a lot is, you know, when is the best time for me to bring my child to the dentist? Now, okay, he's had enough. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Alright, he's just going to be down there for a bit. And the best time for a child to visit the dentist, oh, he's going to the camera. So I would definitely recommend taking a child to the dentist even before they are 1. I think people have this idea of 1 is the time for them to now find a dentist. Take your child even as soon as they have teeth, or when you go through your checkup as well. As long as you're not scared, because you know you can project that onto the child, that same fear, then bring your child as well with you so they get an idea of it being a normal and regular part of, you know, general health to be going and getting a dental visit. For me, it's, I guess, a topic I'm really passionate about because it's such a shame when I see older children present and I look at the history and they've never been to a dentist and now it's kind of coming to see me because they need to have a ton of teeth out. And I know the mindset sometimes is, you know, oh, these teeth are baby teeth, they're going to fall out anyway, but that is really not the right mentality to have concerning these teeth because, you know, they're going to fall out anyway, yes, but they're meant to fall out at the normal time. So if they are coming out earlier due to extraction, it can cause a lot of problems in the future. Like I said, this is not a oral health video. I just want to cover that question because I've got asked quite a bit. But you know, guys, if you want a, I guess, a video on dental health or general oral health, either like I said, in general, or mummy video for people with children, do let me know and put in the comments down below. It's definitely something I'm up to doing. Blow kiss? Blow kiss? Mwah. Go. Why would you put a car on my face? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Right, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is sleeping. So he is actually doing really well. He sleeps through the night. But we also have had, you know, our moments with teething, which can be unpredictable. Unfortunately, our neighbour has been doing some building work lately, and it's been coming and going because I think she's had issues with the builders and the time frame, because I have asked her how long it's going to take. But, you know, just have to show some grace in these situations. And so, yes, it does mean that during his nap time, sometimes I can put him down and then the builders just start. It'll make noise and he wakes up and then that's it, and he's just going to be cranky. So that's been our current situation. I don't know if you can see the bags under my eyes, so it hasn't been a great period lately because he hasn't been getting much sleep. going with that box, eh? Also, we are co-sleeping as well. We did try to put him with the twins, but it just didn't go as well as we had hoped, and I'm not sure how the time just flew by that we haven't really gone back to trying, you know, to put him again with the twins, because we are wanting them to be all together in the same room. And I guess now it's trying to work out logistically in terms of how to design the kids' bedroom to put 3 kids in one room. Definitely for me and my husband, we grew up in a room with our siblings. I guess for us we don't really have much choice because of space at the moment, but that's what we're trying to do. You know, I have all these grand ideas, but I'm no interior designer, so I definitely just want to make sure I have a good think about it and how we're going to plan it, and then I'd love to bring you along that journey of how we transform a room and fit 3 kids into one room. But if you guys have any tips as well, be sure to mention them in the comments below. So in terms of development, he is walking really well. He's been walking since about 9 months, so he was an early walker. But I also think, you know, having older siblings helps as well. He definitely wants to do pretty much everything they can do. And one thing he's done a lot quicker is, you know, his ability to go up and down the stairs, which the twins started a lot later, and he can do that very comfortably. Obviously going down the stairs is a bit of a, you know, a slide shimmy movement. One of his favourite things to do is dancing as well. He loves music, so we've been enjoying music class with him. He doesn't like swimming at all. We had a few lessons. They started off well, and then it just became a complete disaster. So that's, I guess, one thing I feel sad about, because the twins were really good with swimming, but we're going to probably try and revisit. Yeah, they were. But he just prefers dry land, guys. Yeah. Yeah. He's just so sweet. And we're doing baby sign language well, worked out really well, and it just helps babies, they're less frustrated. So you can sign things like when he wants a drink, so he can tell you when he wants milk, when he wants water, when he's tired. That's really helped. Okay, he's gone down again. One of his favourite songs is If You're Happy and look, he's already started it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Good boy. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to share. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Good boy. So good. Yeah, he's doing really well, developing very well. I think for some people there can be an issue, especially with, you know, comparing at this age. Oh, my baby's doing this, my baby's doing that. But let's just be real. We all know we're not going to be having the same conversation when our kids are like 5 or 6. You know, when did your kid start walking? When did he start talking? So I would just encourage any parents out there not to get too over worried. You know, as soon as you have those yearly checks, they'll be able to tell you what is the norm and maybe just a little bit below the average, and you work with them on that standard and not comparing your child to all of your other friends' children, because that can just, you know, lead to a lot of mommy guilt and, you know, get really upset for no reason, because they're just, you know, let them enjoy being little. And right now you know, I would love to be that mummy, can show my baby swimming, but that's just not gonna happen because my kid hates water right now. Even bath time's a bit of a struggle, to be real, but swimming is like a complete disaster, but I'm not gonna force it on him. I guess that's just like my little encouragement, because I know a lot of people look and they're like, oh, your kid's walking, that's amazing. I'm like, it's great, it's helpful. Sometimes, you know, there's a lot more things I could have got done if he wasn't able to run away so fast. So it has its benefits, but it can also have its challenges as well. But, you know, enjoy each and every stage of this parenting journey. It's like trying to guess my passcode, and I'm sure if he does it one more time, my phone, yep, it's blocked. Anyone else have that problem? Where your kids be blocking your phones or finding random selfies on your phone? This kid can actually take selfies on a locked phone. He's very good. Okay. And the other thing I want to mention as well is, you know, just having older siblings, how it's been going. It's actually been a very pleasant experience. The twins are, like I said, they're now 3. You know, in the early days, they were 2 when Caleb was born, and I'll be real, it was very challenging at that age, because they wanted to play with him, they wanted him to, you know, run around with them, but they just couldn't grasp the fact that he was so little. But now, you know, twins are a lot more mature, and they can actually help me around, you know, even little things. I'm like, oh, can you grab me a nappy? Can you grab me a towel? Can you grab me Caleb's food? It's just been really nice having them. They're so helpful, and they just love, you know, digging in and helping me out, and they just such a good relationship with each other. Yes, sibling rivalry is bound to happen, especially at this young age, but it's kind of just just really beautiful to see their bond right now, and long may it continue. So the last thing I want to do, I guess it's kind of like a little favourites, just to show you some of the things that we found helpful. So I'll just do a mini favourites right now. I'll pull them all up. One thing I mentioned before on Instagram and on the family vlogs is the fact that Caleb has eczema, but he had quite a severe form to the point we were referred to a dermatologist pretty much in the first few weeks he was born. And so we've been going through a ton of different treatment, and they recommend different creams, and it's had its moments where it's flared up, and obviously we looked into things like diet as well, which has helped. But one thing which has been super helpful is this, which is quite a common one they recommend, which is oil atom. And there's a bath ointment, so it's like a soap-free, fragrance-free, very good for sensitive skin. Also the oil atom cream as well, and also the Aveeno products as well I found really, really helpful for him. So that's been a very big favourite of mine, because, you know, no one wants to see their child in that kind of discomfort, especially with eczema, and those who have experienced it or have children who have it. You know, it's just such a painful thing to have or to watch your young one go through. So that's definitely one of my favourites. Another one of my favourites, again because, you know, you're speaking to a dentist here, so it's toothpaste and toothbrush. Some people ask me what kind of toothpaste or toothbrush we use, and you can see one of his favourite things to do is to brush his teeth. I'm not like endorsing a brand or anything, but this one I found really nice, which is the Colgate one. But anyone with like a small head and just soft bristles is the most important thing. I couldn't find the other one we have, which I like as well. It's almost got handles on it, so it gives them a better grip. And toothpaste we use, to be honest, any toothpaste that has fluoride, and I will stress fluoride. This one is from Wilkinson's, and to be honest, it's just been their favourite one. It's like a tutti fruity flavour, and I think that's part of the reason they just enjoy brushing their teeth so much. But this is just some personalised canvases. Let me show you if you can see it. But this is Caleb's one. And we got, oh sorry baby, and this is Caleb's one. I actually got one for all three of the kids, and these are just some scripture canvases for children specifically, and they were actually sent to me from another lovely small business owned by a woman called Mary, which is called Shop Cocoon. I'll link her down below. That's a beautiful thing to encourage and remind your children of the word of God in their life, and I love the fact these are personalised ones, so you can pick a scripture and you can like put your child's name in it. Last one I really love, this is a popular company because I've seen it quite a bit, it's by Dunnett. And this one is actually, the twins have one each, and it's another kind of, I guess, wall art which I'm gonna frame, and it's just got a ton of scriptures on it. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. Oh my gosh, were you saying bye? I say bye bye. Sorry I interrupted you, baby. I'm just gonna put that in your mouth. Okay, let's say bye bye. Wave. Bye bye. Say bye bye. God, all shy. Good boy. Good boy. And do you want to blow a kiss? Say bye to mommy's friend. Mwah. Mwah. That's it for today's mummy video. I hope it gave you guys some tips and encouragement as well. It's just something I wanted to make sure I did for the twins, so I'll link their one down below. It's interesting to just see, I guess, like the similarities and the differences as well. And yes, I will see you in my next video. You want to say bye? Say bye.